welcome to this panel game show where we're going to be talking about TV and which TV show to save if there were an apocalypse. Imagine this, all TV shows face being deleted forever, no more TV, but one of them can be saved and only one. Each of our players today have to make the case for their favourite TV show to be the one which is kept. Well, let's introduce our players today. Let's go off, starting with Keith.
Hello, my name is Keith. I am Jenny's brother, and today I'm defending Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Lovely. Well, I'm Simon. I'm also one of Jenny's brothers, and today I'm going to be talking about The Office and American Workplace. Joe.
Hi, I'm Joe. I'm not one of Jenny's brothers. I've known Jenny since I think 2009 when we met on Twitter. And yeah, we've been sort of talking on and off ever since. And I will be doing Doctor Who.
Victoria.
Oh, hi, yeah, I'm Victoria, and I've known Jenny since we were 2. So yeah, that's quite a few years. And today I'm going to do the honours of saving the Vicar of Dibley.
And finally,
I'm Tanya. I'm a writer and I've been friends with Jenny for about the past decade, and we met on Twitter. I have the honour of being one of her closest friends. And I'm defending Gilmore Girls, which should be evident.
Excellent. Well, at the end of our little show today, we're going to vote based on the arguments and the persuasiveness of each person's viewpoints as they put forward, not our own preconceived prejudices. We'll do that at the end. First, though, we're going to have a quick fire round where each person briefly can share why their programme deserves to be saved. Starting off with Keith.
Okay, thank you. So, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. A decade before Twilight, you had Buffy the Vampire Slayer. But where Twilight's vampires sparkle in the sun, the vampires of Buffy were rather more Bram Stoker affair. They were demonic, menacing creatures who stalked the night and they preyed on the innocent. Against all those forces of darkness, you just had one girl, Buffy. She was a strong female protagonist years before that phrase even became a trope. You know, too often...
And I'm going to have to stop you there, Keith.
Oh, no.
Because it's my turn now, and I will, of course, strictly look at the clock during my own turn. Well, The Office and American Workplace, it is a hilarious TV programme. It is even better than the British version, and it's got great jokes, great characters. Who can forget Dwight and his rival with Jim, and of course, Michael Scott himself, the worst boss you love to hate. But more than all of the funny stuff, it's about really the beauty of ordinary life, of very normal things, and how we can treasure our very everyday existence. That's my 30 seconds up. Okay, let's go on to Joe and Doctor Who.
Well, only one TV series to be saved. Think about content. Think about how much you have to watch in this apocalypse. There's a 57-year history with Doctor Who. You've got such a variety. It's bigger on the inside. It covers all of time and space. There's laughter. There are tears. There's emotional content as well as the bigger sci-fi concepts. It went into our history. It taught us stuff. It's there's so much encapsulated in that little blue box. So yeah, I think Doctor Who ought to be saved, mainly because it's you're not going to be watching the same thing over and over again. You've got lots there.
Lovely, Joe. Well, thank you. That's very very interesting to hear. Well, without further ado, we'll move from sci-fi into everyday parish life.
Yeah, indeed. So the Vicar of Dibley, set in a rural village, we have our first female vicar. Goodness, controversial. So the program brings you controversy. It brings you romance. It would bring you a reminder of the country life. It would bring you a reminder of the parish council meetings, but mainly characters like Alice, who's just a dear, who gets confused about butter and what's not butter. Or then the vicar who just jumps into puddles and then lands literally up to her neck in puddles. So there's comedy, there's love, and animals. I mean, there's every creature you could think of in this programme who come into church as well. It's just a welcoming, a lovely, just wholesome programme.
Lovely. Thank you very much, Victoria. And finally, at the end of our quickfire round, let's go to Tanya.
The charm of Gilmore Girls is that it encapsulates the absurd comedy and the poignant silences of everyday life and how we communicate that to those we love. Here's an example. Lorelai is in the study. Her father has just come off the phone. You were on the phone? Long distance. God? London. God lives in London? My mother lives in London. Your mother is God? Lorelai. So God is a woman. And that's why you should vote for Gilmore Girls.